Alright, this is a simple little TNA rant that I have been waiting to do for quite a while. I watch a lot of these TNA videos and WWE videos talking about how this and that and how bad WWE is and how bad and TNA is. Well, here's my little point of view on how bad and shitty TNA is. For example, starting all the way back to WrestleMania 27, all the fans, big hype was Undertaker. Who is he gonna fight for his big match and keep that win streak alive? A lot of the rumors were we wanted to see Sting there and have him fight Sting for the first time ever, and maybe possibly have Sting go into the Hall of Fame. So dumbass Dixie Carter somehow thinks that the fans want Sting back in TNA and want him to have the championship belt. How does that make any sense at all now? Now that I believe Kennedy is the champion, and now how is Sting relevant at all to TNA? He's just going to sit there and eat up promo time with Hogan to have, another match with Hogan at Bound for Glory. Yippee. Of course we want to see old-ass, crippled-ass Hogan and another match to where he could possibly die in. Give it up, Hogan. Just go away. Same with you, Bischoff. You're just the same. You're ruining this company just like how you ruined WCW. How can a company 5-6 years ago start off so wonderfully great and now be in the shithole? You have a wrestler in Jesse Neal coming on Twitter and saying that he has to apply for food stamps. But yeah, you can, I think what was it, a couple of months ago, you can hire or have Jay Wow appear on a TNA Impact and give her however much money she asks for. But you can't give one of your own wrestlers a decent amount paycheck. Give me a break. You constantly copy WWE storylines. You hear about Snooki coming in for a guest host and then a match at WrestleMania. So then you bring in Robbie E. and his little mistress, wannabe Jersey Shore girl. Can't even remember her name. And you have them going for a couple of months, and now where are they at? Their gimmick's gone. Their gimmick's away. You don't see them anymore. You don't really give what the fans ask for. They have one damn good Impact. One good Impact, and everybody's on their nuts. How constantly does TNA have to disappoint everybody to show you that they're shitty? Go watch ROH. If you're not a WWE fan, go watch ROH. They're 100 times better than TNA. They average a better crowd than TNA. I heard that TNA at a recent house show got 1,500 people. 1,500 people at a TNA live event. That is awful. That is horrendous. I'm sure in the worst day when ROH was starting, they never ever had 1,500 people at an event. Come on now. You have a main event to where you have a guy go out there for 90 seconds who's high off of his mind. Jeff Hardy. You have him high off crack or whatever the hell he's on, and you have him towing with the crowd. Oh, I'm going to throw you my shirt. I'm going to throw you my shirt. Oh, no, I'm going to throw it on the ground like a cool guy. Give me a fucking break. Sting should have left the company after that. They brought him in to win the belt, and then he gets that. Not even a fucking 5-10 minute pay-per-view match. TNA, they just shitted on you. They shitted on you again. Everybody paid to go see Jeff Hardy in that pay-per-view. They paid to watch that match, and they got shitted on. A slap in the face, like always. Trying to think of other blunders they did. Like this recent pay-per-view. They had the Bischoff acting like the ref and tricking Sting to thinking he won the match, but then Anderson wins. But hold on a second. Isn't Bischoff rivaling now with Anderson? How the fuck does that make sense? Please tell me how that makes sense. You know, that just doesn't make any goddamn sense at all. None whatsoever. Now they're having a Destination X pay-per-view, aka Hardcore Justice of last year. As you can see, now they're bringing all the young high flyers in for this pay-per-view. Austin Aries, Kid Cash, Jerry Lynn, and all these other guys. But where will they be after that pay-per-view? You won't see them. This is just like Hardcore Justice of last year when they had all their ex-ECW members come back for one special night. And this is exactly the same gimmick fucking pay-per-view that Hardcore Justice was. You know, you had Mick Foley, the network, make this goddamn pay-per-view, and Mick Foley's not even with the damn company anymore. It just doesn't make any sense. TNA does not make any sense whatsoever. You know, y'all guys are always saying, you know, TNA can be this and TNA can be that, but what are they? They haven't shown nothing but dumb bookings and gimmick matches and just god awfulness. You know, WWE, you know, I do love WWE, but they do have their flaws as well. Tons of flaws, you know, with the John Cena carrying the belt every goddamn year and having stupid gimmick matches as well, and having these stupid 3-hour Raw TV shows when they're not needed. Of course they have their flaws. You know, they're PG, they're mostly for the kids now. You know, CM Punk is leaving. You know, WWE is going to be hurting soon. But at least they know what the hell they're doing. Or at least they act like they know what the hell they're doing. You know, they have in the last pay-per-view, Christian losing the match to Randy Orton, and the ref messed up and didn't see the laying underneath the ropes. You know, yeah, it was a fuck up. But it's keeping the storyline together, saying that he got screwed again. TNA, they don't think of that kind of shit. They have stupid screw-overs, and then you're wondering, okay. You know, back to Destination X pay-per-view, the goddamn X Division champion is a bitch who weighs over, what, 300 pounds? How the fuck does that make any goddamn sense? How does that make any sense whatsoever? None. You know, like I said, Mick Foley was the guy who made the pay-per-view, and now he's no longer with the company. So now Bischoff, the guy who supposedly hates the X Division, is making this pay-per-view. TNA. You just shit on your customers. You shit on your fans. You just don't know what the fuck you're doing. You don't. You know, you have wrestlers lying on their Twitter saying that, oh, I'm getting time off with the activities and yada 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 I have to do, and now we find out he was suspended. Matt Hardy. No one's dumb, and there's spoilers, there's wrestling sites. No one's dumb, Matt Hardy. You can't lie to everybody. They're gonna find out. You know. Sure, TNA fucked up. They should have brought Paul Heyman in. Maybe not Paul Heyman, but maybe a guy who's smarter than who they have now, to make better matches and better booking. You know, granted, I do like some of the wrestlers there in TNA. I enjoy watching AJ Styles. I absolutely love watching Kurt Angle. You know, Matt Morgan has an upside. You know, that's about it. That's pretty much all I can name from TNA. I'm not really a big fan nor watch it. I do every now and then, and do read the spoilers, so I do kind of keep in touch of what's going on. But it's like, come on. And now you have Bully Ray with his fake Bronx accent. 2 years ago, he was a Dudley from Dudleyville with talking regular voice, and now he's a mobster who will kill you. This is just stupid. It's retarded. With the WWE, what I would make different and how I'd make it better, simple. You take the belt off Cena. You can keep the belt on Orton. Who cares? You know, SmackDown's all about Orton now. So you can keep the belt on Orton, or give it to Christian. Those two guys can carry SmackDown by themselves. Even have Daniel Bryan in the mix. That guy needs to get a push, and needs to get a push now. He's been in the company long enough. He's paid his dues. He's a great wrestler. It's time to give him a shot. On Raw, you got Del Rio, you got The Miz, you got up and coming Alex Riley, you got can't even think of the rest. There's tons you can give a shot at. Even Evan Bourne, he needs to work on his mic skills. Give me that, but he's a good wrestler. He can carry a good match with anyone out there. Give anyone a shot other than John Cena all the damn time. I know he makes y'all good money. He's great with the kids, and I'm sure he gets y'all a lot of merchandise sales. But enough is enough. You shoved him down our throats. Enough. He's been the champion every year. I don't think he's gone a year without being the champ. He's supposed to fight The Rock at WrestleMania. We don't need him to have the belt. Unless y'all have some kind of crazy thing gonna happen. But you don't need to have him with the belt. Also, if I was WWE, I would sign The Rock for maybe like a 4-month period. Say, hey, Rock, come back for WrestleMania and stay to the end of SummerSlam. You can have SummerSlam how it's always a yearly event in Los Angeles, so it wouldn't be too much for The Rock to do. He'd be still at home, and easy ratings, easy money right there, WWE. Easy ratings, easy money. So, like I said, this is my first video. TNA rant, you can say. So, depending on the responses and all this comments I get from this video will be if I make any more, or if y'all like the video, if I make any more. I just had to get this TNA stuff off my chest. I constantly hear on Twitter and all this stuff about how bad TNA is, and how good TNA is, and how bad WWE is, and how good WWE is. So I had to give my 2 cents out there. And I appreciate you watching this video, and I hope to get some good comments, maybe some likes, hey, even dislikes. I don't give a fuck. I just want to hear some feedback on what y'all guys think TNA and WWE needs to do. And it would be great to hear from y'all. Thank you.